Everybody fear, but you know, man don't have no respect for human being because he feels that there's something greater than human being, and he prefer fear the unknown than fear the known. So you love God who you can't see, yet you can't love who you can see. That is the problem. How you gonna love something you can't see? How you know what you can't see? Love you. Because the Bible tell me so. I see a baby on the TV last night. A woman a complain. I don't know, them put the little baby. I don't know what kind of sickness that baby they have. The baby mouth swell big, son. She just disfigured, and the mother, look like them put the picture of the baby in the thing and spread it all over the place, and look like the mother never want the picture going. I mean, if me have a baby like that, moon want the picture going on the paper. But it's like, I don't know, it's why them highlight this story on the TV. And you know, I turn to my lady and say, he says, that's why I'm not believing in this concept where them do about God, you know. Because people tell me, say, God not do nothing imperfect. He's a perfect God, but look on the baby there. The baby born away there.
Love viewers and subscribers, walk one. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. So my people, we're there again on the Soldier TV with another Mutabaruka content. Yeah, man. So in this one, Mutabaruka will be, you know, discussing a lot about Christianity and the concept of God. Yeah, man. There's a whole lot of misconceptions around this topic, and Mutabaruka will be, you know, explaining his views and his point and that, and you know, a whole lot of very touchy topic Mutabaruka actually went on that actually made a lot of sense. And we as African people, we need this knowledge. This is the reason why I always share them video, because you know, knowledge is the key, and without knowledge you're gonna just be an ignorant and dark person. So you have to clear up your mind, clear up your vision, and you know, open the mind and accept the message. As always, these messages not forced upon nobody. It's for you to, you know, take sense out of nonsense and, you know, pick up what you want out of it and show what you don't want. And ones and ones, this one is going to get really heated and also educational. So definitely stay tuned. And before we get into it, you know, it's a Black Power. Drop a like and subscribe. Share to a friend or a family so they can be a part of the move. Now, let's take a walk. Check out what I have to say. Share with us down in the comment section as usual. Let's go. Actually,
I'm not changing political persuasion, but in religion, very difficult. But we in the Western world also is confronted with one religion that decide our thought and our behavior. And you have to come outside now yourself. You have to come outside of yourself and find, say, there's other ways of looking at things. And we as African people must reclaim our Africanness through spirituality. Because spirituality defines African people over the years. It's just that when we look at it, the most religious people them is very poor, and the people them who don't believe in any God is very rich. Most of them. So most countries now that you find is politically, economically, and socially stable. Them not giving credence to this concept of God anymore. And I'm going to repeat it, you know. People must stop say, me is an atheist. And I hear Ian Boy that say that on radio and I vex TV, but Muta is an atheist. I don't know what to tell him after I'm done say that, because how you going to label me atheist to me not believe in your God? Your God is your God. I don't believe in your God. Your God tell me, say, slaves must be obedient to the master. I know that. And that one day a man will come out of the sky and save me from all the wickedness and cruelty of earth. And if I don't believe, I'm going to go in a fire burning for 1,000 years. I now go accept that in my life in this time. Yeah. And I hope say the Rasta man them do accept those things. When a Rasta man ball out, wicked, Babylon, and all these terminologies, apocalypse, revelation time. If you listen to the music, where the young, when an artist young and him does a side Rasta, the imagery is biblical imagery. If you listen to Bob Marley song them, Bob Marley, no, the great thing about Bob Marley songs is that him know how to draw from the Bible and make it relevant to theme understanding. So most of the songs them have biblical connotations and this, but you have artists where write great songs. And it's not the Bible part of Bob Marley song that make them popular, you know. It's the militancy in which he express it. And people can relate to, if you are oppressed in Germany, France, Belgium, Africa, you can relate to it on a level. Plus, him have people that promote him from them time there. So, you know, that difference. But when you see how Rasta and what Rasta offer the world, it's not true. It's not no reading make the people them latch on Rasta so. Rastafari most potent expression is the culture of Rasta. And I'm going to even say it further to maybe even vex more people. It's not the theology of Rasta that drive people to Rasta. Because most people know who used to look like Rasta and gravitate toward the music and love the music. It's them not say Haile Selassie. But them love the red, gold and green, them love the locks, them love the idea of eating, you know, holistic food and them things. It's the culture of Rasta. That is the potent aspect of Rasta. The culture. The culture defines Rasta in such a way where no other group of people in the Western world, as black people who was domiciled on this farmer slave plantation island, no other group come with the expression that Rasta come with. So people gravitate to Rasta all over the world. Japanese, French, Italian, we live in a Rome. When you go, the biggest draw Bob Marley have a concert is right there in Italy, in a Rome. 100,000 people without any opening act. Bob Marley draw 100,000 people in a concert without any opening act. In Italy, Rome. But you must understand, say, it's a culture that drive the thing to make it become what we call now international or universal. The theology. Most people, if you check them, all these old white people are coming here now and a Rastafari and dreadlocks and things. Them don't have nothing with Haile Selassie. A whole heap of black American and people who come from England and Canada and demonst Rasta and do this Rasta, that. Well, if you sit down with them and have a good conversation with them, it's like them no want to tell you, but it's like it's in them say, all right, don't bring up the Selassie thing to me. That's what them are saying, because Rasta is a force. But it's a part about Selassie now. Very presumptuous to say Selassie. I don't like hearing nobody talk about Selassie, you know. It makes me, it's Haile Selassie, the first. But it's like them want to divert you. If you start to say, well, you see Haile Selassie now, and them don't want to hear about the part there. Them want to say, so, why you don't eat meat? Say, really? You know, they hear that? Okay. What is the purpose of even in a school in Jamaica? If a teacher send out a student to find out about Rasta, the youth have a certain list of questions on the paper. And when them go to the youth, when them go to the person now, them say, all right, I'm going to ask you a question. What is the meaning of the red, gold, and green flag? Every Rasta walk with a rod. What is the meaning of the rod? I say, rod? I mean, I walk with no rod. I wish I never thought about it. It's like, okay, Rasta used to walk with rod a long time. But I don't see no Rasta walk with rod, So I don't know if you can use that to identify Rasta as a rod. But because Rasta was so embedded in the Old Testament, Moses did walk with a rod. So Rasta decides, say, them are Moses too. So Rasta even go as far and say, Marcus Garvey is the black Moses. So what color Moses was? If Marcus Garvey is the black Moses, then the other Moses was what, white? You don't understand. Anyway, the rationale is that people gravitate towards Rastafari because of the culture. Some people, when you get down into the nitty-gritty of the theology now, never talk theology, and then now you hear Bible come up, and then them get turned off again. Because they know them are going to say, but how these people liberate themselves so, and still hold on upon something that enslaved black people in the Western world or so. And when you hear Rasta talk now about African retentive religions, you hear them demonize it, just like how the Christian them demonize it. So most Rasta don't want to hear about Yoruba. Most Rasta don't want to hear about Akan. Most Rasta don't want to hear about Voodoo. Most Rasta tell you about Obia. No one them demonize everything where Christian demonize, Rasta demonize it too. It's a weird thing. Because this is a group that's supposed to have it out against the oppression of the colonial masters through slavery. And we come here with that thing, we come here with some things. We have retentive elements of Africanness that them take out Africa, but them couldn't take the Africa out away. And them beat we, and them torture the father in front of the mother. That the mother, when she get pregnant, she make her son become passive because she remember the torture where the father go through, so she don't want her son go through that torture. So in order not to make her son go through that torture now, she bring up the youth in a very passive way. And then they are the only place that we could have congregated freely is in the church. And even though some of us use the church to be a liberating force and an organizing force, most of us came out of the church like the European and the European mind, that when the Europeans leave and gone back to England and gone back to France, them left them religion totally embedded in a way that them not have it there. Them not have it there now if you lick you over your back again. Them put an ideology in our mind. And this ideology say, look now, you can't save yourself. There's a white man who going to save you, but you have to believe in him. So a little youth come named Sizzler. You're the little youth say now. This little youth say, white man, God can't save you from white man oppression. White man, God can't save you from white man oppression. But them done have we night already. So the way we have a night now and them gone back to England now. We now uphold the colonial masters way more than how the colonial masters that uphold theme way. Because when we sit down and hear a white man in America say, America is a white country and black people shouldn't they there? Me I say, wow. The man you know the history of America. Him didn't know say you have some people who did run from religious persecution in Europe and end up in America. Call the pilgrims. And them go see people and call them Red Indian. And massacre the Native American them. And take with them land. And the Mexican them, who did have them land, go straight to all of California and Texas. Them take with the Mexican them land. Call one part California, one part Texas, and the one where they further south, them call it Mexico. And you can't go across the border. That one man come and say, I'm going to build a wall. This is a white man now, you know. A white people now tell you, say, they're going to build a wall. To keep out the true owners or the true inhabitants of the land where them come capture. And if them don't present, them left something with you to make sure, say, them political, social, sexual, religious, economical structure stay in place. So when you change the political system, the hardest part is to change the religious system. And that is what all the people them. So black people is more religious now in the European concept of religion than how the European them take part in them own thing. Because them show that way and them realize that it served them purpose, you know. It served them purpose. It served them purpose. So now them say, no, you know, you say, uno niggas over there, so now. It's that we're going to use and we're going to control the other nigga them. So anytime you go out and them just quote a Bible part and say, you know, the Bible say. And you get hold back because fear. Because that is what them control you with, you know, fear. Fear is the greatest thing that you can impose upon, is the weirdest thing you can impose upon somebody. The only fear is fear itself. Because in that death, there's no fear. Fear is worse than death. Because you're alive and you're in torment because you fear. Look at, don't go in the fridge, go take out nothing, you know, because God going to see you and punish you. That is why you tell the little picnic. The little picnic get up one night and he's hungry and he open the fridge. You just come catch him. I tell you not to go in the fridge, you know. What the Bible say? Thou shalt not steal. The people never steal. I'm own house, you know. I know somebody come in your house and hold you up and take everything out of the fridge. And you have fear. Fear of sex. Fear of money. Fear of religious rituals that was here with the African people them. And it's just fear all over the place. Everybody fear, but you know, man don't have no respect for human being because he says there's something greater than human being, and he prefer fear the unknown than fear the known. So you love God who you can't see, yet you can't love who you can see. That is the problem. How you going to love something you can't see? How you know what you can't see, love you? Because the Bible tell me so. I see a baby on the TV last night. A woman a complain. I don't know, them put the little baby. I don't know what kind of sickness that baby they have. The baby mouth swell big, son. She just disfigured. And the mother, it look like them put the picture of the baby in the thing and spread it all over the place. And look like the mother never want the picture going. I mean, if me have a baby like that, Moon want the picture going on the paper. But it's like, I don't know, it's why them highlight this story on the TV. And you know, I turn to my lady and say, this is that's why I'm not believing in this concept where them do about God, you know. Because people tell me say God not do nothing imperfect. He's a perfect God, but look on the baby there. The baby born away there. You have people who are born with two heads. Them stick on one another. You have baby born and What them do? What them do for born away there? But yes, you tell me, say, everything God make is perfect. So what kind of concept that you give me personally, who can think for myself? Can I reach a stage now where I don't just take things up? I have to reevaluate it. Sometimes I have to go sleep on it. And when I look, I realize I never sleep on nothing. Still the sheet and the pillow underneath me. And I say, how them get way to behave in such a way where the things them that we do, we feel say, is we personally come up with that idea. Like me look at my bridge a while ago. I'm tell me about a man pants. Or him won't wear one of them pants. I not call him name who me attack. Him say him not wear one of them pants because the pants too tight. Some say, but you have one pants with tear up. Him say, yeah, but him personally go buy that. And me assure him say, but I know you make up the idea for wear the pants. So oh yeah, what you have to about the man tight pants? Because you so wear one of them tight pants there because it's not popular amongst you yet. Same like how you have on the tear up jeans. Where you laugh over the stuff of Brian?
I mean, yeah,
I say, but watch about. Where you ever know, I know you come up with that. Somebody you go say, tear up jeans are weird now. That is the fad now. Tear up your clothes. If you have a jeans and buy new, you go find some bleach and bleach out the part and rip it. Some woman reach up underneath the crutches that you can't see the crutches. You know, and you say, wow, you know, what crutches. Now the man, them wear something, them wear tight pants, so them tight, something them have done so the pants tight, so I don't know how them take it off and put it on. If it's like the woman who did have the cow and the grass the top of the house, and instead she cut the grass and put on the ground, she pushed the cow on top of the house. And the man who have him pants on the line, instead of him take off the pants and going at him, try jumping at the pants on the line. So I don't know if it's that them youth they do with them tight pants there. But what may I say is that them get with to do things where we personally, when we evaluate it in ourselves based upon for them logics, and we use for them logics to define everything where them do and where them do and where we do, we can't come to a different understanding about why we do this, why we do what we do. How much people question why them do what them do? Why the nation? Why are we democratic? Why we call the country democratic country? How much youth sit down and try to figure out it? I've go examine why this. And when I look at America is not a democratic country. That me watching them election and now, me come realize what I was taught was democracy. It's not where America practice. Maybe England practice it, because we come out of our England system. But what now is that the American take the British system and twist it and turn it to suit for themselves. But them still say a democratic country. And me did learn say democracy means it's a government by the people, for the people, of the people, where the majority rule. Me come realizing that the American election that it's lie them tell in America. It's not the majority elect the leader and the president. It's the delegate them. So you can get a majority of vote and the delegate them, you don't get the delegate them and you lose the man who get less vote than you from the majority of people can win the election by the delegate them. Me never understand that. Give thanks to Trump. And Trump made me come really and look at the thing and I realize, but wait, our man will get 10 million vote and the next man get 5 million vote. And the man who get the 10 million vote, it's 10 million people vote for him. And the man who get 5 million votes is 5 million people vote for him. But the delegate, them are going to decide who become the president or become the one who will represent that party for the president. And guess what? The man who get the 5 million, him get the most delegate. So it's him now become the leader to represent the party. Me never know say democracy that. Me never know say democracy that, you know. Me think say democracy was 10 million people vote. The man who get 5 million point 2 vote is him win. Can't get the majority. Me never know say boy me get 10 million people vote. Me get 9 million people vote for me. The other man get 1 million people vote for him. But you have some people rolling now where you can buy and give them money, give them drink and thing and tell say what you know. You see me now delegate, all right, me have most delegates so me win. Weird. So them have way. I give credence to these things with them create themselves. And when we start to create anything for ourselves, you say, tell me how you get that to be. Me say Emperor Selassie is the Almighty I. A man said, then how you get that? You think me going to show him the Bible? Me not show him the Bible. And me say that. Every concept of God come from man. So if Leonard Oil come and say, watch a man. Hey, you have a king over there, so me not worship for the king, and my king, they see him there and get to them door. Then put him in a Bellevue. And then put him in a prison, and then put him back in a Bellevue, and then put him in a prison, and all sort of things. Because I'm a madman, I'm going to say that, but I, Selassie. Treason. But the other one, what if I think them try Leonard Oil for? Because Leonard Oil decides, say, him not deal with for them thing. He going to create him own logics and him own space to define himself in upon this farmer slave plantation island. So we come here so now as caretaker, still domicile on this farmer slave plantation island. But because we grow up in a system and a society that give us these religious belief and a book to go with it, you can't think outside of that book. Because if you think outside of that book, you can't write. You're not in right. You're not on the right if you think outside of that book. Because that book is going to define who you are when you're alive and what will happen to you when you're dead. Some man assure you say, look, you know, you see when you dead, me know what happened to you when you dead, you know. Him never dead yet. But him know, him not say, I believe that when you die, this and this. Him say, no. Him say the Bible say that when you're dead, this and this and this and that happen. And you can't tell him say nothing can't go so because him don't know. Him say I don't have to know that. The Bible said that. The Bible is the word of God. I said, what the hell is this? What the hell is this now? I shouldn't even say what the hell is this, but a man going to tell me, say, when me dead, this and this is what happen. And me going to question him about it and tell me, say, why are you questioning the word of God? Me not question God, as if me a question. How am I put himself and say me a question God? It's like him a say, my God. And I say, no. It's you me a question. And say, but the word of God is the Bible. So what happened to the Quran? Is that the word of God? What happened to the Bhagavad Gita? Is that the word of God? Where millions of people are used. Islam is the fastest rising religion on earth right now. And them use a book named the Quran. That was given to them by Muhammad, the prophet. And the millions of people who believe in the Quran, say the Quran is the last testimony of Allah given to them by Muhammad. So the Bible, even though them draw from the Bible, because all of them father is Abraham, except Christian, because Christian draw from the Torah, according to what the Jews call it, but them don't give credence to the Torah, because them say, for them brethren, when them Jesus come and make the Torah now kind of null, but not null, because them won't go draw from it when they want to justify them belief in a for them Jesus. If you listen to when them attack, because Paul has set the tone for Christianity, and Paul never know nobody named Jesus. He won't go hear about him according to him own mouth in the Bible. He was traveling on him way to Damascus. I don't know if him name too much overnight food or cane juice will it spoil, and him get this revelation, and him gone now go stop kill Christians and start to defend them, just like Constantine, who decide where you think, where them for put in or where them for take out, who decide what must go in there, who must. Them say the Apocrypha, 13 books other than the Bible was taken out because it's not inspired by God. Who do that? The Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church decide where every other denomination think, believe, and accept, even though them break away. But them use the same book. Then, oh, Rasta now. Oh, Rasta, a developer, a way of life. Because if you ask most Rasta, and all of this argument is about Rasta, you know, because most of them is quoting from the Bible. It's not from no wisdom with them garner for themselves through experience. Most Rasta don't talk about them experience as Rasta. Most Rasta talk about them knowledge based upon a biblical interpretation. That is all Rasta. Well, most Rasta who I know don't talk from experience. Them talk from biblical interpretation where define them knowledge and them interpretation of the Bible as it relates to Haile Selassie or Jesus Christ. And people find it fascinating. People find it fascinating because then now the man who scored the Bible, I'm going to look at you and say, if you say you're not a Christian, say, but don't Haile Selassie is a Christian? But him trying to hear you say, yes, Haile Selassie is a Christian. Then him say, then if Haile Selassie is a Christian, oh, why you not a Christian? And then now, if you're not a very free-thinking person, it stump you rightly so. It's like when a man say, God create you, and you say, God not create me, then he said, who create you? And then him say, I'm a mother, I'm a father. Say, who create my mother, I'm a father? I say, my grandfather. And him go right back and him say, so who create the first man? And him say, no, God create the first man. And then the question is, who create God? And then it stump him now. So it become problematic. So when a man look at you and tell you, no, but Haile Selassie is a Christian, so how come you're not a Christian? But Haile Selassie being a Christian don't have nothing for me personally. I mean, not talk about for every Rasta, but the Rasta them and me grew up with. The Rasta them and me come trod the wissy jungle of Kingston, not Kingston, Westmoreland and Hanover and St. James and the mountains of St. Anne. Them don't know nothing about no Christian, nothing. That never have nothing to do with them saying Haile Selassie. It's not Haile Selassie being a Christian why Rasta come up and say him is Christian. come up and say, Haile Selassie. That is the after talk, not thought, after thought. The idea of Haile Selassie being a Christian has nothing to do with the concept of Haile Selassie as it relates to Rastafari philosophy. The only reason right now that it make a difference now to a whole heap of Christian-minded Rastafari is because them start to read. So I'm to the man in a Cascade Mountain in Hanover who can't read, but him a hear Haile Selassie in the sun, in the earth, in the wind, in the water, eat air and water, and him a live ital. And him now read, but him just a live. And you see a human being in him. Human being, him near to the earth. You see the first man in him. The force, the life, the divinity that he has searched for. You see it in him. And him transform that idea in himself. Not outside himself. Instead of look for a man who talk about Jesus Christ is Haile Selassie. And then now you expect that this man to come save you. Save you from what? You better save yourself. This is a cutting edge on IRFM.
Yeah, Romlin.
Oh, you know what? De La Reese.
Brother, it's a blessing. More life. It's a blessing.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Boy, he's one of the devoted listeners, man. Believe you.
Boy, brother, me I tell you a long time. Even when the brother did up on your house of paint. You know the brother did up on your house of paint?
Yeah, man.
All right. You see the brother already tell you, say, Latouche.
Latouche?
Latouche, my name, you know, but me not give it that way.
No, you don't give me that. Yeah, you don't give me that.
Era Latouche, that's my original name.
Yeah.
And me just give it Charlton Rumlin.
Yeah, because, and that's how you identify yourself for years. Yeah.
Exactly so. Brother, may I tell you, keep on doing what you do.
Yeah, we're not stop.
Me are one of the man where did want you come on the radio and the TV regular. Me even I say me the one sponsor you.
Yeah, them like the TV one do.
Me know that.
The voice is terrible, but to see the person who attack, it's more worse.
Brother, may I tell you, me tell you say me buy what? 10 CD, 12 CD for you already.
Yeah, from them time there.
And me I tell you say me care all people come know you. And muta, me I tell you say, what you do? Brother, I want you continue your journey.
Well, I'm going to know, you know, brother. We have nothing else to do about that. You know,
remember, me have some CD where you forget, some cassette where you forget, you know.
Yeah.
And you may not know. Me I come from way back, and you know that.
I remember, you know, De La Reese committed.
All right. Don't go no further. I'm going to tell you. And me I tell some brethren about the eye, and me I tell you, say, me love you more than Aki. As the Abaziro tell me.
No, watch out. You know why Abaziro say that? Because I know say Aki are my favorite food.
Yeah, me know that. But guess what now? You see, Abaziro is like you, and me respect that brother. They cat and the man speak profound, eloquent. But I mean, they have the word to tell you how the man sound to me, muta.
Give thanks, brethren. Give thanks.
Me I tell you, see Abaziro.
Yeah.
I one of the man when me respect highly.
Yeah, I'm gonna call and just say that to him. I'm gonna call and just say that.
Yo, you see how the man sound to me, muta?
Yeah.
The man sound authentic.
Yeah.
And the man put him word in a spaces. Boy, muta, me I tell you, say, me love you more than all Jesus.
Love little children. All right, so give thanks. Yeah, brethren.
And me I tell you from me heart, brother.
Yeah, me believe you, man.
Me I tell you straight up.
All right.
When you hear me, I tell you about De La Reese, I tell you say me love that. And worst thing about it, the woman born July like I and I.
Yeah.
Just like Selassie.
Yes. You go research her, man.
And me to tell you, muta, because he's a July man, Selassie is a July man, De La Reese is a July lady.
Alright, my mother is a July woman too.
Oh my word.
My mother born the 23rd of July.
Oh my word.
I tell you.
Muta.
She passed away last year, them time.
More than all Jesus love the good children.
Alright, sir.
From your heart, sir.
Believe you. Wrap a move.
Anyway, you need to check me in a Muta. You need to check me at Rumley, you know, officially in a Muta.
But you don't tell me exactly which part Rumley is a long
28 Rumley and you can't miss.
Alright, I'm not going to forget that address. I'm not going to forget.
I beg you, please, Muta.
Alright, you don't have to beg me, man.
Alright, brethren.
Alright, blessed, yeah?
Blessed love.
Blessed man.
Yeah, man. I call it based on all you talk concerning Christianity more time. Yeah. And when I look at things, I don't think you have done the research then necessary to know whether or not there's something truly called a devil and there is a Christ. I believe most of
Wait, hold on. I don't do no research to find out if there's a devil.
I don't say.
Yeah.
You don't do no research. I don't think you have done enough.
I don't do enough research to find out if there is a devil or there is a Christ.
And look, first of all, I can say this to you. We are living into a world that you recognize is run unfairly by people that are without love and manipulate the human being from left to right. And the devil is known to be a person without any love.
Alright, which person is the devil? You identify him? Who's the devil in person?
Listen now. The devil.
Yeah, who's the devil in person?
Are you listen now? Yeah. Are you as a person?
No, I use a person. No, I use a person. I don't mean you said the devil is a person. That's what you just said. Yeah.
Look here.
Yeah.
A person in the sense that it is not a physical being.
Oh, so it's not a person then. So it's not a person.
Listen now.
Yeah.
A spiritual being.
All right.
So he's a being.
So you know the being.
All right.
Yeah.
This is it. In the creation, in God's creation, He created both the physical and the spiritual.
Yes.
The spiritual beings are those that are regarded as angels.
And the devil is one such angel.
Yes, because
all right, ask you a question.
In the totality of angels, what happened? The devil and a lot depart from God's kingdom.
Where you get that from?
That is coming from the teaching of the Bible.
Okay.
But not only that, it is the teaching of the Bible.
Yes.
It's not a matter if you are speaking to a person who actually put these things to the test and to know if they actually exist. So I am not guessing anything here.
All right. So when the devil manifests, or the devil manifests to you, this being, you say it's a being, right?
I'm telling you here now. Listen.
Yeah.
Many of these goddess and gods that you hear about, like when you would have heard about
Isis
and all these
Horus, yes.
Look here
Hercules.
Now. These people, these beings, live in the spiritual realm. The men, them, and even those who you call, who would make themselves known to be Queen Madam. Oftentimes, these are the people that are contacting them because they work into the spiritual realm.
Okay.
And when they contact them, they communicate, show themselves to them.
Okay.
And request that they ask of them, they grant it to them.
All right, so now, I ask a question. You ever contact one of them yet?
Oftentimes, I am molested by them. Because
you are what? Let's say you are what by them?
Molested by them.
Molested?
Yes.
What do you mean molested?
They interfere with human, especially those that they know is not ready to confide.
No, but I ask you if one ever contact you yet?
Just call me by all name.
So by what means them contact you? By what means?
All right. There is this one.
All right. Him credit gone. Him credit gone. Okay. Him a quote the Bible. If you come to a conclusion about a delusion, Him a quote the Bible for tell me a reality that him say is not something where. Okay, we hear them reason all the while. We hear them reason all the while that people say, you don't do enough research to know that about the devil. The devil is a man construct. Devil is the opposite of God. God is the opposite of the devil. The devil cannot exist without God. God cannot exist without the devil. The only way you know good is to know something that is opposing good. Because if there's no thing that is opposing good, good is not good. Because in order to know that something good, you have to have something to oppose it, to say this is the opposite to good. You can't just have good. Because if you just have good, it's not good. Just like if you just have perfect, it is not perfect. If you just have God, there's no God. So man have to create something to oppose something inside of him. Because all of these things is coming from himself. The actions of the devil and the actions of God is defined based off a human culture and human experience. That is how you define good and evil. Good and evil is a construct in nations, in tribes, just like that. Because there's certain things that we will say that is good because the Bible say that, and there's something that is bad because the Bible say that. In other cultures, it's normal way to behave. It's normal way to react to things. Man make law and break law. The law cannot save you. As a matter of fact, the law will make you, put it in a Christian way, make you sin. Because it's through the law why you know you must do certain things. And if you do it, the consequence in which you do it might lead to something. But it's the man them going to judge you for it. It's not God going to pronounce judgment on you. It's man, a judge, pronounce judgment, and it's man carry out the what they call it, of the judgment. You understand? So when the Bible says stone him to death because a man sleep with a next man should be stoned to death, or a man sleep with a next man's wife should be stoned to death, or a child who disobey him parents should be stoned to death. His man put that law there in order to keep the tribe or the nation intact. And then the consequence of him breaking that law is death. So his man going to stone him to death. So all of the things them that we are defining in the context of God and the devil is man. Yes.
Yeah, Muta.
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed. Glad to hear from there, and you're doing a great work and everything, man. We really do appreciate that.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man. The thing about reason with you about was, I say you always like afraid or a coward and them things when them used to put the woman them
in a slavery,
pregnant woman them.
Yeah, they put them in front of the father. Yeah, they would have tied the father between two ass and beat the ass them and make the pregnant woman sit down in front of that and watch that.
Yeah, so may I say in them thing there's like a turtle. When the turtle come up, I see turtle come and him lay an egg, she lay her egg them and she go back. And the youth then know where to go. And then go out there and then find back the same beach and come lay again. So may I say, if them things then are written in the DNA.
If one are written in the DNA?
May I say, them atrocities where we use to face, in them the things are written in the DNA.
A pregnant woman pass on certain things to the DNA, to the youth in the DNA, yeah.
Yeah, so that may I say, so that's why we're so afraid kind of leg off for the Bible thing.
Certain things, yeah, because we scared, them drive that in a way, and it in our DNA.
In a way from them, the kind of the trauma still lives in the DNA. It's actually written in the DNA.
So how we get rid of it?
Yeah, I do agree.
Yeah, we get, no, but you answer man. How we get rid of it?
We used to look for life through the Bible, and you kind of teach me, say, Christianity is a young religion.
Of course.
If you look farther up in it, then, as you said, include other people's philosophy and write themselves in our history and them things.
And then left we out of the history too.
But just I beg my black people, them and my brother, them and sister, them and everybody just do. Just go back and read further, and you will get the knowledge.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at science and them things, then just look for it. As I say, everything that's on YouTube.
All right.
That's why I watch some video, man, and listen and hear where everybody else
say, and then come to your understanding.
You will kind of see where everything has come from.
All right, I give thanks, Bridget.
All right. And thanks, Muta. Blessings.
Yeah, man.
Take care. Excellent work we have. And blessings. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. There's a story, about Jesus I carry the cross. And in the middle of the story, them put a man in the name Simon of Cyrene. Now, I watch a movie the other day, with the same Jesus I carry the cross, You saw them put Simon of Cyrene, it's a black man, It's a black man. Them say, you go help him with the cross. So, Jesus is a white man. The man who help him with the cross is a black man. So I supposed to feel good now, as a black person. So see there, black people redeem themselves because they might help Jesus with the cross. But here's the problem with the story now. The problem with the story is that if you read the gospel, two of them have the story totally different. One say it's Jesus alone carry the cross. And the other one say, in the middle of this thing, a man named Simon of Cyrene help him. So them have a thing about Simon of Cyrene, that gospel song that people jump up and think about. One man say, Jesus alone bear the cross to Calvary. And the next man, in the same, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John say, is Simon of Cyrene. Help him. So who must believe now? How can a story be so far from one another? If you are watching this thing, there's no way you are watching this thing and don't see a man help him, or never help him. So just think about that now. If one man writes, say, a man help Jesus to carry the cross, and the next man writes, says him alone. You try to tell me, say, no, the man who see him and say no man never help him, it's because him did at the beginning at the race. And him never say, down at the bottom, because maybe him did want to go buy, him did thirst and him want to go drink some water. So him never get to come back. And she say, down the lane is another man take the cross from him and walk with it, go down there. So, because I have to think like the Christian them too, because so the Christian them are thinking, so maybe Matthew did see him at the beginning and Mark did see him at the end. So when them say, one man says him alone carry the cross, maybe him never did really did it when Matthew see him when the man take the cross and carry him. But there's so much disparities in the story them that a man like Paul now, who the book is centered around, him no mention nothing about no Mary. Him no mention nothing about Jesus more than what him a make up, Everything what Paul talk about is either him make it up or him hear somebody talk about it. Him personally never have no experience with this man. And him a write the gospel film later them as it relate to Europeans. And then him change around everything where the Jews them, where people call now Judaism, him change around everything where Judaism represent. For suit what them call the Gentiles. The Gentiles is really the Greeks and the Roman them. So So Paul did a right for the European them. And in order to make them come to where he wants, you know, he have to change up a whole heap of the Jewish culture. Like our circumcision, him start to say, circumcision is not physical, but it's not of the flesh, but it's of the heart. So he might get a different interpretation now of the Jewish tradition, you know. It's like one man that come now say you do have a dread to be a Rasta, you know, like, wow, you know. Maybe him should have really say, not because you dread you is a Rasta. Which would have really make more sense to me if you say, not because you dread you is a Rasta, but instead that you do have a dread to be a Rasta, which the man was singing dread. All of them was singing have locks on them head. So it's a if you them father too have locks on them, and the brother them and the sister them, all of them have locks on them head. So you want to know why them locks then if you don't have a dread to be a Rasta. Because locks must have to play a part in the whole perception and perspective of the whole thing. So Paul now is a man now where him about design a Christian belief system where him put to the Europeans them in order to facilitate for them believe in a firm Jewish thinking, but not a Jewish thinking them give them, a firm thinking them give them. Because everything where I say totally wipe where the culture of where him come see. Because him used to kill people, you know, and them get converted. And when him get converted now, he might try to show you say, but them things that we them talk about, that have nothing to do with nothing. That have nothing to do with nothing, you know. So you don't make him tell you nothing about circumcision and them something. You don't have to circumcise and all them something. I mean, really, you know, it's part of culture. It's a cultural thing. So the culture is what defines the people them, and then you know come and turn on the culture. Yes, cutting edge.
Yes, Muta.
How you do, man?
Good. Today is a day very important, the 19th, because the anniversary of Malcolm X.
Yes.
Birthday. Yeah. Who was born 1925 in Omaha, Nebraska.
We don't want to do that tomorrow upon the stepping wheel still.
Okay, well,
you know, you say it still.
Yeah, Malcolm is so important to me because it was while going to Kingston Technical.
Yeah, I'm important to me.
And I read in the autobiography, and of course it was at that time when Black Power books, as them call it, were banned, and that was one of the banned books. That was what got me conscious and aware to become a Pan-Africanist.
And that changed me too. Reading the autobiography of Malcolm X and then go listen to Comrie with the message to the grassroots, Malcolm X message to the grassroots. That changed me totally.
Yes, with the album, the LP that he brought from London. But it was that book, the autobiography of Malcolm X, that made me a Gaviite, meaning a Pan-Africanist.
Me too, Bridget. Me too, yeah.
Yes, you know, and of course you and I and others who used to read Claude Bourne from Mountain View, Bush, Burt and others, Harold Smith, that's Savage from Franklin Town. When we were reading it, we could have been arrested, locked up.
Well, my mother have to show them.
As we know, you used to put Mills and Boone.
Cover upon them. Yeah, tear out the real cover and put the Mills and Boone jacket upon them.
Yes, you know. So all honor to, you know, brother Malcolm X, you know. I mean, and every time, and of course Marcus Garvey Jr. then a technical and with the party, the African Nationalist Union, every time. And the Christians won't leave you alone.
No, them not left me, man. Them love me, man.
That is why this work is non-stop, you know, because the psychological indoctrination due to the trauma that came about due to the enslavement by these so-called European Christians, and we have the equivalent in the Arab Muslim world, you know, where the Arab Muslims do that to our people who get Islamized, you know.
Of course.
The same equivalent. Can't tell them nothing about no African religions and that type of thing. So our work on all fronts, whether with regards to Christianity and Islam.
That's why we have to keep saying it, because, you know, if we stop saying it, it come like whenever they do nothing, so we have to keep saying it. So,
yes, and you know, it is the only way in which we can expel these false things. But, you know, good news that yesterday, Wednesday the 18th, that one of the Chibok girls, Amina Nkeki, was found by a vigilante group.
Yeah, the Boko Haram.
Yes, after over 2 years. And
yeah, she have to find her with a 4-month-old baby.
Yes, and he said that the girls are still in that Sambisa forest, which is near the Cameroon and Chad. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something now. You know? See, today Malcolm X's birthday, the 19th. We're not going to talk about Malcolm X and the stepping razor. You see the Boko Haram thing, we're not going to mention about the stepping razor. So right now, like you pre-thing with the program, you know, you live on to something.
Me I do a pre-release. You know,
today Malcolm X's birthday, you know, or today Thursday. So
today I know Thursday.
Yeah, so that really never work. We don't tell the people about Malcolm X in the day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, I leave you for. Well, just look at it as a sneak preview of what you're gonna hear people on the stepping razor later, where the razor blade gonna cut away the drop.
Yeah, and a razor blade
and cut away the rank.
It's a guillotine.
And so on.
It's a guillotine. And a razor is a guillotine.
It's a guillotine.
Yeah.
All right. Revolutionary guillotine.
All right, Reggie. Yeah, well, give time.
Hello, is this Mutabaruka?
Yeah, this is Mutabaruka.
Hi, this is Alicia Davis calling from the United States.
Okay.
I talked to you last week.
Yes, I remember. I told you to call today.
Yes, you told me to call today to share my poem, my Black Empowerment poem.
Okay.
Is now a good time?
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wanted to give a shout out, if it's okay, to Lindsay, who was my tour guide when me and my husband went to Jamaica 3 weeks ago. And he told me all about you and your show and everything. And he's the one that suggested that I call. So I just want to say thanks, Lindsay, if you're listening. But the name of the poem is Black on Purpose. I have finally figured this whole thing out. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know a reason why I'm here. And why I don't have to live my life in fear. I'm talking about the reason I had to break out of confinement to get busy on my divine assignment. But first, I had to search beneath the surface to know that God made me black on purpose. And this is all about me being black. I had a life that was full of struggle and pain. So God put the blood of warriors in my veins. This is what he had to do so that I could make it through. And I made it. When I hit rock bottom, I didn't stop. I pressed on towards victory. And I made it to the top. Oh, no, it's not me that's putting our ancestors to shame. Because just like them, I overcame, and I'm telling you that God made me black on purpose. Do you realize that our ancestors were our family? They look like you, and they look like me. I could have been born into any other race, but I'm black. And oh no, I wasn't born those years that our people were ahead, because all of that wealth and royalty were going straight to my head. And God knew about my rebellious ways. So he spared me from those slavery days. But I was born on this side of the timeline to remind my people that they still can shine. God made me black on purpose. He made me black to help bring us back to the place where we were proud of our race, because we have been smothering our greatness with fakeness to honor society's melting pot. We have to blend in and compromise all that we've got. And I don't know about you, but I can't hide myself any longer when my history has made me stronger. And that light that you have, I know why you don't show it. It's because your great-great-grandfather was a king, but you just don't know it, do you? It even took me a while to realize that my hair and my skin, they are truly a prize. This is what an overcomer looks like. Just think about our hair. God made our hair coil to absorb the hot sun. We were physically equipped for slavery centuries before it begun, and God even allowed that on purpose too. Black people, we have a testimony, a story with a beautiful beginning from a time of striving and winning. And even though slavery did happen to us, the world is still pending. They are waiting for our happy ending. So let's make it happen, y'all. I know that God made me black on purpose. And this thing, it goes way beneath the surface. And God made you black on purpose too. But will you unleash the greatness that is inside of you? I know that God made me black on purpose.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sister. Give thanks. Give thanks. Powerful.
Thank you.
Were you shedding tears a while ago?
Say that again?
Were you shedding tears while you were saying the poem?
On the inside.
On the inside, okay. Yeah,
yes, on the inside. It's very close to me. The poem is very close to me.
So you have a book out?
I'm sorry?
You have a book? You have a poetry book?
Yes. I have a book. The title of the book is The Sky Is Not the Limit, a book of empowering poetry.
Okay.
And you can go to my website, AliciaDavis.com, and the link to Amazon and, all my social media is on my website.
Okay. All right. Well, give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks for cheering. Give thanks for cheering.
Thank you for allowing me to share.
All right, give thanks. Yes, Alicia Davis, the sister say, poems can heal.
Yeah, man. You want to talk to me that you and look, last week tell them coming from Doctor, that you and look man from the program about the sugar thing there, huh?
Sugar, you have sugar?
Urban,
you have sugar?
Feed, yeah.
You have sugar?
Yeah, man.
So where you take feed?
Me buy that thing, but me go back to tell and get some player when I come in here, man not talk about it, but me ain't get see.
Yeah, well, if you call tomorrow, if you call later.
Alright, I want to see him get some credit.
So why not look on, you have an internet, you have a computer?
No.
Okay, alright. Maybe him call tomorrow. Alright?
So you say Roman the weed can work too?
No, I don't know about that, Virgin. I'm not a doctor and I can't tell you that. If rum and weed can work. I don't drink rum and I don't smoke herb, so I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, blessed. Alright. Run out.
Yeah, but you still need to know. Yeah, anyway, me was speaking about this religion thing, about Christianity. Look at what you need to look at. I am going to tell you some important figure that didn't even know these things were happening. there's an former FBI agent by the name of Ted Gunderson. Ted Gunderson has 100 men, 700 and odd men working underneath him. When Ted Gunderson was going to come to the reality that devil does exist and that witches and all these things were really a very a stronghold in the country, and that governments up there are involved in what is called aliens and all these things, is when he was asked to investigate a case that the American government have a man held for the murder of his wife, that these people who were supporting him suspect that from some here are they sent men to kill the wife and to blame him falsely and had him in prison. So they sent Ted Gunderson to investigate, and he told them that if he found out that he killed his wife in truth, he would no longer continue the case. Well, he found out that the man is innocent. Now, there's also one by the name of Phil Scheider. Phil Scheider is a geologist.
All right, hold on, Bridget, hold on. Because you go through 1,000,001 people now. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You read about them things there, right?
Yes, and watch the documentary also.
So may I ask you now?
Yeah.
About the devil thing where you're talking about now. You ever see this being yet? You personally ever see the being yet?
Not him in person, but other more demonic spirit.
No, you talk, no, but you don't tell me, say, me no have no, me lack information about the devil.
Yeah.
Originally, you tell me, say, me lack information about it. So may I ask you a question now? You ever see the devil yet? You ever see the devil yet?
Not him in person, but other beings that work with him.
Oh, so you say, so all the beings them stay. Give me a
all right.
Show me how them look. How them look.
Look here. If you see the movie that is called Clash of the Titans.
No, Brethren, I don't ask about no movie, man. Because you don't have much time, you know. Just tell me. The beings them where you see will represent the devil. So tell me how them look. I don't see no Clash of the Titans. You explain to me.
She comes into it.
Yeah, but I don't see Clash of the Titans. So you have to explain to me how them level them look.
Her name is Aphrodite. And look here. When I saw her, she was nude.
You see her personally.
Yes,
you know, Aphrodite is a Greek mythology.
Yeah.
And you see her.
And she had a black one with a black hair because her hair is blonde. And the black hair one was.
Where you see this? Which part you see? Which part you see and see it?
All right. In the spiritual realm.
Oh, you're going to the spiritual realm and see a Greek mythology, something where never did exist.
Look here, hold on here. Because the way you're taking it is, if you put it that way.
I put it that way. It's a story. It's like, you know, you never have no spider with talk.
Look here now, hold on now.
You believe in a brother Nancy?
Look here now. No, please hold on.
No, may I ask you, don't please hold on the time ago. You believe in a brother Nancy?
Look here now, those are ignorance you bring to me.
Brother Nancy are ignorant. Brother Nancy are ignorant with Aphrodite is no ignorance.
Look here now, I am trying to tell you something.
Yeah, well, I ask you. I believe, alright, Brother Nancy never exists. Brother Nancy never exists. Brother Nancy did exist.
Look here now.
No, don't tell me what look here, that's not a TV we are talking about.
No, I want to avoid.
No, but you see, you want to talk about the whole program and me not to say nothing.
Time is going.
Yeah, but you want to talk the whole time.
I want to be practical in my reason.
No, but you're not practical. You tell me about, you say Aphrodite, and me I tell you, ask you about Brother Nancy now.
Look here now.
You know why my reason. You know why reason.
Answer this question.
You know why reason.
Which is not natural, which is logical. Yeah. For you to stay there and to assume by way of thinking that I am not seeing what I am seeing.
No, I never asked.
I am saying that I am seeing something. You are saying on the other hand.
So I asked you.
Illusion.
No, but I asked you if you know about Brother Nancy.
Brother Nancy is a fictitious story.
Okay, and that may show you. But Aphrodite is not a fiction.
No, because
it's a real thing.
There are lots. Look here now. The proof and the religion.
No, but you prove. You see, you prove.
Aphrodite.
You prove my point where I always say. That when it come on to African things, it's a foolish thing, but when it come on to European thing, it's a real thing.
I don't know how to argue about you and that, because you're just actually saying something there.
You just tell me say Aphrodite is you say Aphrodite, but you Brother Nancy is a fool for something.
Look here now. That's the things that
why you keep at the moment look here now, look here now. Look here now.
It is a contradiction. Because
yeah, African contradiction, but the European no contradiction.
I see you take up the watch sticker
sign. The European no contradiction.
And you are endorsing the watch sticker sign, and the watch sticker sign goes straight back into what is called devil worship, and you don't know that.
Where you get to the watch sticker sign is a devil worship? Where you get that from?
Look here.
Where you get to the swastika is a devil worship? Where you get it from?
Listen now, I am telling you.
Where you get it from?
Listen. Just listen and you will hear.
Tell me where you get it from. Alright, you have 1 minute to tell me which part you get the swastika is a devil worship sign. Tell me.
Lots of these religious signs.
Tell me about the swastika.
The
swastika sign is not a religious sign. So tell me what the swastika is a devil worship.
I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
Lots of these signs that you are seeing that is affiliated with astrology.
What about astrology? Brethren, I'm going to lock you off. You know what I'm going to lock you off? Tell me where you get said the swastika is a devil sign. Where you get it from?
Because, look here.
Where you must look here?
Many of the literature.
Brethren. Hold on now. Tell me where you get say the swastika is a devil sign. Where you get it from? Where you get that information from?
Look here, it is coming from lots of religious practices that entails devil. You will find it in Hinduism. You will find
Hinduism is a devil thing. Hinduism is a devil thing.
Of course, with Christian and all these things.
Hinduism is a devil thing?
Yes.
Tell me why is it a devil thing? So everything else is a devil thing, but Christianity is not a devil thing?
No.
Okay.
Look here.
So the ankh is a devil thing. The ankh is a devil thing, right?
Look here now.
The swastika is a devil thing. The eye of Horus is a devil thing, don't it?
Look here now.
The eye of Horus is a devil thing.
Yeah, man.
The cross is not a devil thing, though. The cross is not a devil thing. The cross is not a devil thing. May I ask if the cross is a devil thing?
If the cross?
The cross. Is a devil thing?
This is about the cross now, because there are many crosses.
No, you sound like a crosses to me. So may I ask you?
Muta, I am not tracing with you.
No, me not tracing.
I know too much to be tracing with.
Alright, may I ask you, the cross, where them put your Jesus pan, may I ask if it's a devil thing?
No.
Who create the cross where them put Jesus pan?
Hold on now. May I try answer you.
Who create the cross where them put Jesus pan? Who create it?
Hold on now. There are lots of crosses.
Me talk about the one where them put your Jesus pan.
Let me not answer that already. Me not tell him no.
No.
I never tell him
no, wait no man. Who create the cross where them put your Jesus pan? Who make it? Who create it?
All that cross came in is during its crucifixion.
Yeah.
It's during its crucifixion. So the cross has always been worked as a symbol, a reminder that this man who came.
Brethren.
Gave his life.
You hear what I ask you?
Yeah.
Alright, repeat what I ask you.
You asked me whether Jesus Christ, what about it, where it come from and things like that.
Who create the cross where them put your Jesus pan? Who create it?
Look here.
Who make it? Who come to
I don't know about who creating the cross and all these things. What I do know about the cross is that the Roman soldier crucified Christ on a cross.
Yeah, but it's not only Jesus Christ them put but it's not only him them put on a cross. Everybody who them put them the cross is like a hangman nose.
The Messiah would be significant above the rest of them.
Above which rest of which where? Who?
Whosoever else were on cross at the time.
So let me ask you a question now. Alright. So Brother Nancy is a fiction, but Aphrodite, which part of the Bible Aphrodite is there?
Aphrodite.
Yeah, which part of the Bible you say Aphrodite?
Look here now.
Don't tell me about look here. Which part of the Bible is Aphrodite?
That's a fiction of speech, man. So
Aphrodite is a fiction. Aphrodite is a fiction.
Aphrodite, I cannot tell you that I recall.
But me I tell you that Aphrodite is a fiction.
What is that? What you're saying is
Aphrodite is what you mentioned to you see. It's a fiction.
No, man. Look here. I'm not sure I must say either.
Yeah. You know, you're not sure alone. You see my great-great-grandmother.
I'm not sure I must say. Look here.
You see my great-great-grandmother?
Go ahead.
Aunt Doris. You see Aunt Doris?
I don't know who you're speaking.
I'm an auntie with dead long time, man.
Look here, you're not trying to have a discussion.
No, but me can't no discussion with you. Me can't no discussion with you. Me can't no discussion with you. When me for research, the swastika is a devil symbol. Like me for research.
You know what you are doing here?
What me I do?
You are basically thinking from your mind.
Oh, we must think from the bottom.
You have done
alright, me start think from the bottom.
You are thinking from your mind.
Me think from the bottom.
Because it is from your mind that you are speaking.
Where you are thinking from?
Up all kind of things that if I was not at
me never make up Aphrodite's, Virgin.
No, but you think it is a makeup.
But you tell me it's Aphrodite's.
Yes, I am telling you that.
Yeah.
But this is what you need to know. And you are calling it fiction. Right throughout Greek and Aphrodite don't even come in one tongue either. To say she's just restricted
and Hercules
to the Greek philosophy.
And Hercules too.
Look here.
You ever hear about Aesop?
Look, hold on.
You ever hear about Aesop?
I don't know to what.
You ever hear about Shiva? You ever hear about Shiva?
Shiva.
You ever hear about Gautama Buddha?
I heard about Buddha.
Yeah, what's wrong with Buddha now? Tell me what's wrong with Buddha. Is that devil that? Buddha is a devil, don't it?
Hold on, Muta.
Watch out, me have to move. Here we know. Get a good ganja split. Get a good ganja split and go smoke it, drink it, eat it, and start look for it.
The discussion I want to have with you.
Yeah, but the discussion, me don't want no discussion with your brethren.
Because
me don't really want no discussion with you.
That when you're unable
because up to now you don't tell me where you get to the swastika is a devil symbol.
Look here. I've already tell you that this is in lots of religion. That
there's no
never practice.
Look
here.
Yes.
There is.
They never see them use it. You never see them use the cross in a devil practice though.
Look here.
You ever see them use the cross in a devil worship? Me ask you ever see them use the cross?
There are lots of crosses.
Yes. Yes. I look like you are one of them.
Look here now.
Here we go. Stretch out your hand. Stretch out your hand. Stretch out your hand. Stretch out your hand horizontally.
Look here.
Stretch out your hand horizontally. Me gone. Here, Bridget. Me gone. Me have to leave.
Might as well let you go because.
Well, me I tell you. It's like people, you say, that's how you have to listen to Coach that straight. Because you say between 1 and 2 is when it rise up, you know. Is when them people they rise up, you know, between 1 and 2, you know. Trust me, man. Wow. The man said, see Aphrodite, you know. Aphrodite, a whole lot of people might not know where we are talking about when we say Aphrodite. You can go up on the internet. Where we talk about is Greek mythology, you know. Him see Greek mythology, and him go on and tell me, say, the swastika is a devil's sign because bad people use good signs. Me must now throw away the sign. So like the ant now, me must throw away the sign because every other thing now, you know, him say the Hindu thing a devil thing. Everything is a devil thing, you know. But Christian now is the right thing. So everything else is devil thing. A virgin called me like that last week too, you know. Them know why you're nothing outside a Christian thing, you know. Them not open to nothing. And that hurt me about how black people get terrible brainwashing at this part of the world, I know. Other people culture is not identified as substantial or valid. You understand? So for you get stuck in a religion, you know, everything else outside of your religion is devil thing. A man called me last week and I had the same thing too. Same thing. He might talk about what him say. He say, all of these people say things, you know. Last week we talk about angel. A man called me and say, me going to live to see angel in the sky with wings. After me done I tell him, but it's mythology. It's not even mythology, it's lie. There's no such thing as angels with wings. It's European people build up that and make up that. No, him come now with the same European talking. It's European make up Aphrodite. The Gargan, Medusa, All them things that my mother make me know about them something there, you know. Medusa, the woman who have a whole heap of snake in her head. And the only way you could get rid of it, make sure see her own image in the mirror. So the bread, if you try to get rid of her, because when she touch you, when you look on her, you turn stone. They are not real something that, you know. It's mythology. When you look on Medusa, if you stare upon her, you turn to stone. Or you're going to get rid of her. A guy just come with a mirror and make she see herself. And she turn to stone and get rid of her. That is not real. It's mythology. Neptune is mythology. Apollo is mythology. Cupid with a little arrow through love heart is a mythology. It's how people use things to describe certain things in a them space, in a them community, in a them environment. Them use images. The Egyptians them use animals because them say the mindset of animals, certain animals represent how human being exists. And I used the analogy last week when a woman said man a dog. She means say you're promiscuous. You go out there with one heap of woman. You're man a dog, you know. You go out there like Matrix. A dog. See him there? You look at him good. He's a dog. You understand? But it don't mean say you walk on your four legs and thing. It's a metaphor. You're using when them with a car malapropism, them call it in a literature. European literature too, yes. When a man say upon the Egyptian motifs them, a man with an ark head, with a human body, right away him say everything that you know. Him say everything, but him not say a man with a fly with wing at everything, you know. It's angels. Imagine a man, a little baby have a wing and fly. If me was see a woman, if some, hey, watch out. Jesus be not coming on a night like no thief on a night, you know, and go down all a certain, go down all a flanker, you know. Jesus coming late in the night like my thief in the night, man, and go a flanker. Oh God, you know, see the flanker, where they come from, you know, if those and shoot you there. A flanker come from, you know. Real chicks. Where they come from, flanker, you ball out, they will shoot Jesus. See? The man, me ask him about Brother Nancy, him said that's a fiction. And him can't, and him come teach him, try to teach me something, you know. Say me no investigate enough. And him go teach me things now. And I go talk to him and say, him see, what's your name? Aphrodite, what's your name? We can't, watch out, mix the name me. What the name is again, Virgin? Aphrodite, yeah. Yeah, the Greek mythology. You know about it, Virgin? Yeah, slightly. Me too, slightly. But me know enough to know, say, a mythology, a story. Yeah. Not go so, just like Brother Nancy. Brother Nancy is a way to teach you things. But them use a talking spider. You don't believe that there's a talking spider in the Asante Kingdom? Then why the hell you believe a snake attack to a woman in a garden named Garden of Eden? Because it's not the Bible. And God cursed the snake. So the snake have a crawl in belly. So when did I do? Him did I walk stand up straight all the while? It's where them people are coming from. Snake talking in the Bible. And Nancy a talk, you know, and Nancy a trick you too. And Nancy a show you how stupid you is when you fall for certain things. But me believe the story them. But me not believe, me go to Asante Kingdom, nobody don't believe say there's a spider where there's a talk and I run up and down in the village and I talk to Brother Tiger and Brother Tukuma and all these things. It's a story. It's a story to show you a greater meaning. It's like a parable. It's like, you know, allegory. You understand? Just like Aesop. Aesop fables make animals talk. I mean, most of Aesop fables, if you read Aesop fables, it tells you about the animals, but the animals them is used to emphasize a human characteristic. You know, see it? But I mean, really, why them always call at 2 o'clock in the morning or between 1 and 2 when Matrix coming for the program? No, me I tell you, Rasta. Matrix, you ready, sir? Because I got 3 minutes over your program about. I'm trying to figure out what is it with the program between 1 and 2 o'clock. No, why do people not call like 10:15 or 10:30? King James call between 1 and 2. Jesus call between 1 and 2. Haile Selassie call between 1 and 2. God call between 1 and 2. And all me tell the operator a while ago, I say, operator, you say if King James, God, Jesus, or Haile Selassie call, make them left them phone number. Me call them back. Right, I would never forget that. Aphrodite speak the call, mate. Oh, my dad, I said, Lord, take the case, make me persevere. No, Rasta, believe you me. I can't, I mean, I survived still. 20 years, that is I survived, believe you me. Yeah. After me feel me get to it, you know. Come and tell Brian, I get to it, get to it. Tell the operator, I said, if Jesus, Haile Selassie, God, or King James call, tell them someone left them number outside. Lord and skirt. Aphrodite speak the call, the Terratin. Anyway, you know. Want to give thanks for Brian. Give thanks. Give thanks, say. Sir, believe you, I cry till I laugh till I cry. I don't know if it's cry till I laugh. I don't know which one. If it's laughing and I cry and I cry and I laugh. But yeah, all right. Anyway, I got to get my composure right now. Want to give thanks to the moment, give thanks to the time. We'll come forward from 2 to 5:45 with the stepping razor, the art of war. Why you look me hungry? Yes. Me hungry down right on main street I say I watch you right beside Jankro. Yes, we want to heal up my brethren. My brethren, you know, say daughter from there I'm hungry in Kingston I tell me say, oh me no call your name. I tell him say me never heal you up for make people know who. But are you alone in the place? So I want to heal you up because you make me know vex with RFM at night time, at daytime, you understand? So why heal up me hungry, why heal up Tracy? Even though Tracy gone clear at 12 o'clock. And we want to heal up basically in the studio with them goalie camera them around me with the big bright light them when me not used to the whole of the program. The man who put cutting edge on the viewership of YouTube and get 7 million views. It's amazing. And what me say, we come forward. So I gone, you know. I gone.
Well, my people, we have made it to the end. Quite a journey, quite a lovely journey, my people. We learned so much on the way. But let me know what you think about this one down at the comment section. And before we go, you know it's a Black Power move. Drop a like and subscribe. Share to a friend or a family so they can be a part of the move. Yeah, man, my people. Catch you in the next one. Irie.